Okay, so here we have the final boss, well, the original boss for what Malus was supposed to be, but it wasn't the final boss of, Shadow of the Colossus. This is actually supposed to be what the 20th Colossi was supposed to be when it was originally 24, 26. I think it was 26, really. So this is what it would have looked like. Buddha was just another name, and this is Malus, or Evis. This was the original final boss, and this was supposed to be the 26th Colossi, which was found in northeast mountainside. And going back to Buddha, Buddha was originally it looked like a beta version of Malvis, but Malus was not even considered. It wasn't even the same location, which was found south. It wasn't the 16th Colossi. Again, it was the 20th. And it's interesting because the concept was even more different than what it should have been. So, these ads. Okay, so anyways, it would have been an interesting boss because there's so many other areas you can find this in. Like, it wasn't found in Sanctuary, it would have been found in Labyrinth. And while some similar designs were interesting, it's interesting because what happened was it would be stuck in the middle of the town, and it was the remain ruins of whatever was left there, but it wasn't there in the original version. So there was a lot of lost lore. And then later on, you would find out that when you're playing through this game, you would actually be able to see, it would be able to, you had to find the labyrinth to its feet, kind of like similar to Malus, but it was, instead of Malus being at the far back, you could actually circle around it, and you had to go through like these little in tunnels and all that, and Malus would still be able to, or Buddha would still be able to shoot at you, but you could eventually get to its hands, and because it's still like nailed to the ground, you would start climbing on top of it, and once you got to its chest, you could stab it until it died, and then that was basically how that battle went. But basically what happened was I'm trying to find it, but it should be here somewhere. It's near the end here. This is some concept arts just to kind of show you, though. There's a map of the area where it's to the southeast. Again, certain maps aren't available. I think I might have it on YouTube. Hold on. So if we go to YouTube, here's kind of it. You can sort of see, I don't know why it does this, hold on. But this is basically it. The map of the area where you can see the entire game. See, it's hard to really tell, but you can see all the way to the bottom right where there's a blue circle. That's where it was supposed to be at. And it's interesting because with all this in mind, you can see how the game was originally supposed to be longer rather than just what we got out of the previous reincarnations of it. And I actually think that's really interesting. So here's so anyways, if you're somebody who likes these kind of videos, consider subscribing and all that, and donate if you want. You don't have to, but I will definitely be making more of these videos because these are interesting concepts that a lot of people don't really realize, and it's real easy to miss this stuff unless you really go searching for it online.